Hey Mecca Beauty Junkies, it's Caitlin here. Halloween is just around the corner, so I thought I would create something for you guys. So this is my Halloween glam skull look. As you can see, I've done my foundation and eyebrows off camera. The first thing I'm gonna do is go in with the Urban Decay Eyeshadow in Buck. So this is what I'm gonna be using to kind of do all the shading for the skull and around my eye. So first I'm gonna go in with a fluffy brush, go through the crease of the eye. So I'm really just adding a lot of definition through the crease of the eye here, just kind of hollowing that out. And then I'm gonna bring it underneath the eye a little bit as well, and then we're gonna do it on the other side too. Just making sure you're blending out. So while I'm still going with the shading, I'm going to start bringing it up my nose, above my eyebrow here as well. So kind of doing like a really extreme nose contour at the same time. I'm just gonna change brushes and get something a little bit more defined so we can get a bit more definition. Alright, now with the contouring we've got going on in the eye, I'm now just gonna join this up to that part there, just to make it look nice and hollow. Now I'm gonna make the eye a really dark black smoky eye. So I'm going to be going in with the Urban Decay Single Shadow in Blackout Matte Black Eyeshadow. So the key to this part is just making it as dark and as smoky as possible. It doesn't need to be really structured and neat. It just needs to be dark. When doing a smoky eye, I like to start along the lash line first because that's the deepest part that I want it to be. And then we're gonna slowly fade it up into nothing up there. I'm just gonna go through the crease and soften that with that brownie color that we were using before, just to make sure it's nice and soft and smoky. Now I'm gonna bring the smokiness underneath as well, so all along the lower lash line. This, we can really smoke it out as well because it is a Halloween look. We're not meant to look extremely pretty, it's gonna look a little more scary. Making sure you join that up in the outer corner. Again, I'm just gonna get that brown color that we used and smoke that out. All right, now we're gonna do the other eye. Starting to look a little scary now. All right, now I'm gonna go in the waterline with the Urban Decay Perversion eyeliner. Alright, I'm gonna smudge a little bit of this on top of the lash line as well, just to make that lash line appear a lot darker. So now I'm just gonna grab a brush and buff it out a little bit, just because I did it quite roughly. While I've still got the black shadow, I'm just going to be defining up here a little bit more with a black, just to intensify that. I'm just gonna shade it out a little bit, just softly. Next step for the eyeshadow, I'm gonna be going in with the Urban Decay Single Shadow. It's gonna add a bit of that beautiful green color. So I'm just gonna be focusing this on the inner third of my eye. I find that when you use this eyeshadow on top of a black, it really intensifies the green in it. Look at that. Let's just take it up one more notch with this blue-green color I've got going on and add some glitter. I am obsessed with this color. So first, to make it stick, I'm gonna put down some of the Too Faced Shadow Insurance Glitter Glue. You can tell I love this because it is a little bit worn out. So I'm just pressing this on that inner third on top of the green that we've got. So what I've done is I just shook the glitter upside down, and I've got some in the lid here, just a little bit. So I'm just gonna use that first. I'm gonna dip my finger in and I'm gonna press it onto the glitter glue. How insane does that look? All right, I just did some mascara off camera. I think I'm gonna start with a bit of shading down my cheekbone. So I'm going to be kind of drawing out where I want to have that definition using that Urban Decay Buck eyeshadow that we use to start with the eyes as well. Starting off with shadow is good because if you make a mistake, you can clean it up a lot easier than you can with an eyeliner or anything like that. And it's like really intense contouring. I'm just gonna kind of shade that out a little bit more. Just make it look nice and gaunt. Really hollow cheekbone. Now I'm just gonna add a bit of that black eyeshadow and really define that cheekbone down there. Now that we've got the cheeks intensely defined, I'm going to start drawing a bit on the nose. So I think what I'm gonna do to kind of stencil it out first is use the MAC 263 brush. And I've put a little bit of the Urban Decay Perversion eyeliner pencil on the brush just to get a kind of soft look before I go in with my liquid. All right, we've got a rough shape now. So I'm gonna go in with my liquid eyeliner to make it really nice and strong. I'm gonna be using the Urban Decay Razor Sharp Eyeliner in Perversion. Again, I'm gonna be using that MAC brush just so I can get the definition before we fill it all in. And now we're gonna fill it in. Next up is going to be teeth. So I just popped a bit of foundation over my lips to really get rid of the natural lip color coming through. And again, I'm gonna be going in with the Urban Decay Perversion Razor Sharp Liner. Okay, so we've got the teeth outline done, and what I'm gonna be using for the actual teeth is from this In Your Dreams jewel set. So if you can see these little bits here, that's what I'm gonna be using. So I've added some duo lash glue onto the back of these so I can stick them down onto my lips. I just stuck my teeth down off camera and I think that they look pretty good. Now, one more thing that I want to do is just define a little bit more along here. And I think all we're missing now is just a little bit of highlight. So I'm gonna be going in with Bobbi Brown Bronze Glow. I just popped some eyelashes on off camera just to give the eyes a little bit more of that dramatic look. So these were the knockout lashes from Mecca Max and I love them. So they go longer in the outer corner. All right, that is my Halloween look done. Tell me what look you're gonna be creating for Halloween and please don't forget to like and subscribe.